With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And the tight end goes in motion left. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Some tough running, but it only gets him to the 45. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 8. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he's got some space here. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. A shotgun snap, Fields. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. These two teams met in Pittsburgh earlier in the year, with the Steelers prevailing in that one. So a win here in Baltimore would give them the season sweep. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion left. From the gun, here's Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You look at this Baltimore defense. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Gonna look deep for Wilson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's gonna take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Pushing his way through. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the year. A 3-game winning streak really coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get them back into playoff contention.
And it's always a question of when do you want your football team to peak? And everyone always talks about you want to be playing your best ball going into the playoffs, but sometimes you need your best ball before that time. And this team, going into this stretch of games, they are certainly playing their best football of the year.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Looking to throw, Young. He'll drop this off to Pacheco, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 3rd and 4. To throw, Young. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 85 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. And the slot man goes in motion left. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
This is inside zone.
Young will set to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Third down, Young from the gun. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
In motion right, that's Wilson. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
I can hear the film session right now. I can hear the coach saying to his team, guys, how does a guy that big get that open?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Imagine him as a kid, just trying to play hide and seek.
No chance.
No chance. He goes to hide behind the skinny tree. You see the front, the back, the top. Good luck.
Yeah, you see him. You don't see the tree.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Second down and 3. Here's Fields. Completes this one to Pickens. And he's in.
Wide open too.
Touchdown, Steelers. George Pickens, 26 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10.
This nigga me guys.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Now here's Young. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
And now a high kick trying to pin him back. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty. Football 101, you've got to let the guy catch the ball.
You have to know the ball is there. You have to know it's arrived. Otherwise, you're going to get flagged every time.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one goes for 24 yards. In motion goes the tight end. Fields.
Ooh, that was a touchdown.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
What you got 18 on anyway?
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
This nigga just run the ball all game. Shit is not going to help you, man.
Again, it's Pacheco. And the defense closes quickly there, and he'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. The Ravens at 5-4 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Now Fields.
Ooh,
this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now it's Fields. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. Past the 20.
That nigga Pickens nice, boy.
Almost gets to the 10. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps. He delivers a big play here for this offense.
Where? Oh, he underthrew it.
But it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. And when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Again, Fields.
Ooh.
For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth laying himself out in the end zone as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this.
There he goes, right side, inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with career touchdown number 60. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So we'll see what Young and his guys can do here as they walk up for the 2-point try. They're going to keep it on the ground. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To throw is Fields. Got a man here, it's Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. From the 50, here's Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
They snap it to Fields.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that will make this a 19-point game. Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they're trying to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half. And
this is caught inside the 15. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
They'll run here with Pacheco.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now they send the tight end in motion left. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Nigga ran a motion with...
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now a 2nd and 10. Fields now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, Fields. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. This is taken at the 23. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Here is Young. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing. Young. Rolling to his right. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Now inside the 25. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Slide for the PAT. And that will bump the lead up to 26. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers.
Oh, my God, it's a ticket to throw it.
The issue in the first half as well, and that's really unfortunate for them to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to
Got a lot of
themselves,
pass, man.
but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
You got to
he's
get
not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Ooh, thought I was going to run it back.
That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Now Young. They'll check this one down to Pacheco.
No huddle again?
Break one tackle, but quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. Young, he's going to change it up. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Young. And it's caught. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Operating out of
Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Young.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Straight ahead they go with Ali.
And he gets it down to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Young to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL. But if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Tucker's kick is good. And that'll put us within 3 scores as it becomes now a 23-point game.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts.
No, why you went short?
Oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
From the gun, here's Fields. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Here's Fields. A short one there to Freiermuth.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. The end result, 21 yards.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal.
Oh, go
they
Fields.
have to dig in strong
Go
now
Fields.
because they've been in retreat so far in this
Go
drive.
Fields.
This offense on the march.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
George Pickens. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Steelers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Hey, Larry.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I need a game tech.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with it.
Young is intercepted for the third time this game. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Oh, get up out of there.
Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Get off me, little nigga.
Fighting for more. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Sly on for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Throwing on 2nd and long. Young.
Thank you.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. Racing to the end zone. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Oh, good shit.
On this one in, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Running a jet sweep. This is Austin. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
In motion left is a running back. And in for the Steelers touchdown. From a yard out. And the Steelers add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now, throw right side here, going to be incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth
You can throw a
down.
seam out right here.
So trailing here in the last
Right
quarter.
there.
Let's see how this plays out.
Oh, he did it.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Ravens first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
Young now.
Oh,
That one
God.
drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To throw, Young. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Ravens on third down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 16.
Open man is Bateman. It's complete.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
It's fourth, man.
Rashad Bateman.
47 yards.
And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Tucker with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
The end result was brute force on brute force. But think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the
Ooh,
ground.
good. He supposed to
And
block.
he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Yeah, good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Fields tapping it forward. Jet sweep. J.C. Horn up to make the tackle. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Here's a fake on a jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Pittsburgh, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins.
You talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking so it's slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. I'm so sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance to the turns they light. So jump in the moment. Angela got me feeling